Hi, Angie Wagler here for a Rise Now in the 2-Minute Wake Up Call. Well, the other day it was raining. We were driving in the rain. It reminded me of a story when we had seen the rainbow over the power lines. And we had seen the rainbow, we had seen it over the power lines, we had seen it starting over the train station. And I shared a little bit of some thoughts around that. Well, afterwards I realized, hey, I forgot, I think, the most important part of that story. And so I want to share that part of it with you today. So I took some pictures that day of the rainbows, and I'm going to put them up on the screen. And you can see the rainbow that's starting over the train station. And you can see the rainbow over the power lines. Well, if you look really closely at that picture, there's not just one rainbow in the picture, there's two rainbows. And I didn't see that with my natural eyes that day. I only saw that when I looked at the photo afterwards. It's like, wow, there was two rainbows that day in the sky. And two speaks of double. And I think that part of the message really is that it's double. Double the promise, double the power, double the training and equipping to bring about the promises in this season. Well, who doesn't like double? Who doesn't like two of something? There's some biblical concepts of double in the Bible. If a thief was caught in the act, he had to repay double what was stolen. And if the enemy's stolen in your life, he has to at least cough up double. There are some verses that talk about 7 times repayment, and that's pretty good too, but at least double, at least twice as much. So there's a concept of that. There was double with Elijah's anointing. Elisha wanted a double portion of the Spirit that was on Elijah. Elijah did some incredible things. He was a prophet of God. He did some incredible things in his time. Elisha was his servant. Elisha was his assistant. And he knew that Elijah was going to be taken. And he said, I want this double portion. And Elijah's like, well, that's really not for me to decide. But if you see me being taken, and we know that Elijah was taken up in a whirlwind to heaven, if he saw him being taken, he would receive it. And he did receive a double portion of the Spirit that was on Elijah. So Elijah had the double portion. He did great things. He did greater things than what Elijah did. And I believe we're entering into seasons where we're going to do great things. Even Jesus said that those who follow after him will do greater things than what he did. Well, he did some awesome things: healing, deliverance, raising the dead, walking on water, turning water into wine, the supernatural. And we will do those things too. There is promise, there is power, and there's training, equipping coming. And that's what this season is about. So until we meet again, stay awake and stay alert.